students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing really well. So students, today we are going to start chapter name, value of time. We have to understand this. The time is very valuable for all of us. And this is what we are going to study in this chapter. Okay, so the summary is time plays the most important role in every individual lives. We might not understand the value of time, but it is the most vital thing. If we pass time idly or do nothing, we might regret it later. Time is more precious than money. Read the chapter and find out how Gungun learned the value of time. Okay. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn the value of time. Time is very precious for all of us. If we spend our time sitting idle, doing nothing, then we will regret it later. So, let's read this chapter and find out how Gungun come to know or learn the value of time. Here are some characters given in this chapter. The characters are Gungun, Gungun's mother, Gungun's friend, and Aunt Squirrel and bees. Okay. Scene 1. Gungun is playing outside with her friends. Soon, all her friends say bye and leave. Gungun is still playing alone in the park. Okay, so the scene is saying that a girl whose name is Gungun is playing outside with his friend. His friend, all friend left the park and went back to their home. But Gungun was still playing in the park and spending his time over there. Gungun to herself, let them go away. I love to play. I shall play till I want to. Today is Sunday. So Gungun is saying to herself that let them go. I don't care about them. I want to play because this is Sunday and I want to play until I am not tired. Okay. Now the Gungun's mother comes looking for her. She is very angry. Mother, Gungun, you have been playing for such a long time. Yesterday also you played the whole day. Now you must come home and study. So this is a very common situation. You all face this kind of situation in your home because you don't want to do anything on your holidays or weekends, right? You just want to play whole day, you would just want to watch TV, you would just want to go outside and spend your time in all these things. So same thing happened with Gungun. Gungun mother come and look for her in the park, and he found out that she's playing alone over there. Every friend gone back to their homes. Now the Gungun mother is very angry on him, and he said that you have already spent your whole day playing yesterday and now you're doing the same thing today as well. Now come back to home and study. Now the Gungun make a face and speak softly to herself. Study, study, study. That's what all grown-ups want me to do. So we all do that, right? When your mother wants you to come back home from play and want you to study, we all do the same thing. So Gungun make a bad face and say that study, study, study. Well, everyone want me to study whole day. What is this? Now the scene 2. Gungun is leaving for school. Now the next day, Gungun is leaving for school. Gungun to herself, I don't want to go to school. I haven't done my homework. And I haven't even memorized the poem for the recitation competition. I think I shall not go to school. I shall stay at home. So next day when we get up early in the morning for the school and we suddenly realize that we have spent our whole weekend in playing and doing rubbish things and sitting idle, and suddenly we come to realize that our homework is not done and we haven't memorized the things that teacher told us to do on the coming day. So this is exactly happened with Gungun as well. So he don't want to go to school because he haven't done his homework and even memorize the poem for the poem recitation competition. So he think that I have to stay at home. He want to stay at home because he doesn't do his homework. So Gungun smile and walk up on the bench in her garden and throw his bag on the bench and settle on it. Suddenly saw a ant near her feet. Some ants near her feet. Gungun, dear ants, will you play with me? You see, all my friends are in school. They play only in the evening and that too for a few hours. I love to play. In fact, I can play the whole day. So Gungun was sitting on a bench. He doesn't go to his school and stop in the garden area and start talking with the ants. So he is starting talking with the ants and say that, yeah, will you play with me, because my whole all the friends went to the school and they will come in the evening and play for very little time, and I am so excited, I love to play, that's why I can play whole day. The ant pay no attention to her. They continue to work. One ant look up and replies. So the all ant neglected Gungun and pay attention to their work. One ant look up and replies. Try this. Who does not pay attention to Gungun? Yes, they are ants. Ant. Not now, not now. We are busy. Don't disturb us. We are collecting food for winter. So ant replied that, not now. We are busy because we are collecting food for winter. So don't disturb us right now. Gungun. But isn't that ridiculous? Winter is far away. Come friend, let's play. So Gungun said that, this is totally rubbish. What you are saying, that winter is very far away from now. This is summer season. You don't need to collect food from now. But so come friends, let's play. Ant said, if we play now, we will not be able to collect enough food. We will play with you, but only after we finish our work. So Ant replied to Gungun that they will collect food. They have lot of time, so they will collect lot of food for the winter, and when they will finish their work, then they will come to play with him. The ants continue with their work. Gungun softly to herself, how foolish these ants are. But what shall I do now? With whom shall I play? So Gungun said to himself that these ants are foolish. They are collecting food for the winter that is very far away from now. And now what shall I do? With whom shall I play? Gungun sit on the grass and look around. She spots some squirrels running to and fro. She runs to the squirrel. Gungun, squirrel, will you play with me? So Gungun is sitting idle, and suddenly he saw that some squirrels are running to and fro, means coming here and then going back to their places. So she ran to the squirrel and said that, will you play with me? The squirrel do not pay any attention. They are very busy with their work. One squirrel look up and replies. Again the same thing happened with Gungun, that no squirrel pay attention to towards him, and only one squirrel replies him. Try this. Who were very busy with their work? So ant and squirrel both were busy with their work. Okay. Now squirrel, sorry, this is not the time for us to play. We are collecting food for winter. What about you? Don't you have any work to do? So the squirrel said, sorry, we are not free at that time. We are not able, we cannot play at this time because we are collecting food for the winter season. And don't you have any work to do? Then Gungun said, I do have enough work. I have to read 3 chapters of English, 2 of environment studies, and do 10 sums and memorize 2 poems. But you see, I have a lot of time, so I can play with you now. So Gungun said that, yes, I also have some work to do. I have 3 chapters to read in English, 2 chapters in environment studies, and do 10 sums and memorize 2 poems. But still I have a lot of time and I can play with you. The squirrel look at each other and smile and run away. Then 2 squirrels are looking at each other and smile towards Gungun and run away from there. Gungun, these squirrels are no fun at all. I must look for someone else to play with. So Gungun said to herself again that they are not fun at all. So I have to look someone else to play with me. Gungun spots some bees on a sunflower. She walks up to them. Now Gungun saw some bees on the sunflower, and he walked up to them and asked them, Gungun, dear bees, let's play a game of hide and seek. One bee look up and replies, Bee, no, we don't have any time for your game now. We are collecting honey. So bee replied to Gungun that they also don't have time and they are collecting honey. Okay, now Gungun, but you can do this later. Today is such a sunny day. B, it is on a sunny day that all flowers bloom. If we play today, how will we fill our hives with honey for winter? We will play only after we have complete our work. So Gungun said to them, today is very sunny day. We can play today and you can collect the honey tomorrow as well. So the bee replied, when on sunny days the flower blooms beautifully, and that particular day we collect lot of honey from the flowers for winter. If we play today, we are unable to collect sufficient honey for the winter. So once we will complete our work, then we will free and then we will play with you, Gungun, in a hoof. No one knows how to enjoy. Why should they work on such a beautiful day? They can easily play today and work some other day. Anyhow, I shall play alone. So at last, Gungun leave that idea that he wants someone to play with her. So that's he said that no one knows how to enjoy the weather, how to enjoy the beautiful day. They can enjoy today and work some other days, but they don't know how to do that. So I will play myself. Gungun plays till she is tired. She goes inside the house and tell her mother what happened in the garden. Her mother is angry. So Gungun play throughout the day, and then he went to the house when he is tired. She is tired, and when she goes inside the house, he tell her mother that what happened in the garden, and her mother is angry on him. Now, mother, Gungun, how many times have I told you to attend school regularly? There are very few days left for your test and assignment. When will you study? So mother called him and said that I have already told you how many times to attend school properly or regularly. There's few days left for your assignment and test. When will you study for them? Now Gungun, there are still 10 days left. 10 days is a lot of time to study. Don't worry, mommy, I will start studying soon. So Gungun replied to her mother that there is 10 days left for the exams. I will study, don't you worry about that. Try this. Do you think Gungun will start studying soon? No, I don't think, because he thought that there are 10 days left. Okay, now the scene 3. But the 10 days passed very quickly. The day of the first test is tomorrow. Now, the 10 days passed very quickly, because if we are thinking then the 10 days are left, we will start studying for our exams, and those 10 days went off very quickly. Okay, now the test is tomorrow. Gungun, oh mummy, what shall I do? I have not studied at all. How will I attempt the question? Oh, how I wish I had listened to you, the ants, bees and squirrel. I am deep trouble now. Gungun start crying. So now Gungun come to realize that he didn't study and didn't listen her mother, and not the bees, not the ant, and not the squirrel, and now he is in great trouble because he don't know how to reply, how to attempt the question, how to give the answer for those questions. So now Gungun start crying. Scene 4. Gungun is sleeping on the bench. Gungun mumbling, I am in deep trouble, trouble, trouble. Gungun, get up. Her face is wet with tears. She rub her eyes and look around. Gungun smiling, oh, it was a dream. I am so thankful. This dream has taught me a lesson. Now I know how important it is to do all our work on time. From now on, I will make a timetable for all my activities. That way, I will be able to give enough time to all activities and games. Today, I promise that I will spend my time properly and not waste it. I have learned the value of time. So, scene 4 is saying that Gunjan is sleeping on the bench and saying that I am in trouble, I am in trouble. Gungun get up. He suddenly wake up and his face was wet with tears. So he wipe out his face and rub his eyes and look around and find out that she is dreaming. she is so thankful that it is a dream, and that dream taught her a lesson that if you don't do your work on time, then you will be in great trouble. Now he come to know the value of time. Now he come to know how to make a timetable, and he find out that if I make a timetable and do the activities accordingly, then I have lot of time for every activities, and I will do my homework and studies as well. Now she promised to himself that she will always follow a proper timetable and not waste his time and learn the value of time. So this is the chapter in which we also come to know that if we spend our time sitting idle or playing here and there unnecessarily, then a day will definitely come when you will realize that you are in a great trouble. Okay, so study hard, study on proper time, attend your schools properly, do your homework on time, and also play. Okay, so now do the word bucket. Whole, entire, intact, ridiculous, very silly, collect, gather, to and fro, backward and forward, regularly, often in an even or balanced way, tomorrow, the day after today, attempt, try, timetable, a list showing the times at which particular event will happen or what particular thing must be done. Value, price, worth. Think and answer. Take the correct option. Number 1. On which day of the week is Gungun playing in the park? Is on Sunday. Okay. Number B. Fill in the blanks. Gungun is playing outside with her friends. Match the following. Number C. Gungun's mother very angry. Matches with C option, very angry. Number D. Who said this? Yesterday also you played the whole day. Gungun's mother said that. Okay. Now number E. Answer the following question. When do you play with your friends? You have to play. You can play with your friends on Sundays or for a particular time period in the evening. Okay. So I have given you example of each and every question. Okay. Now do the rest of the part at your own. Values inside. You have to memorize 6 poems during your summer vacation. How do you plan to do so? Take the best option. You wait for the last few days. You plan a timetable to memorize the poem. You forget about the poems and none of these. So the second option is the suitable one. Okay. Now grammar and stroke. Reading and writing skills. Gender. Sheena is a girl, Raghav is a boy. We all know what is gender. Okay. We separate the human category or animals category into 2 genders, masculine, feminine. Okay. So in the above sentence, the word in color are gender. In sentence, girl is feminine gender, and in sentence 2, boy is a masculine gender. Gender is defined as a classification of a noun pronoun as feminine and masculine. So we classify the gender feminine and masculine with the name or with the pronouns, with the help of the pronouns. Okay, feminine gender refers to female. We use she, her for the feminines, and the masculine refers to male, he or his, him. Okay. Now, A. Write the following sentence changing the gender in bold. Her stepfather is a doctor. Her stepmother is a doctor. Okay. Now you can do the rest of part at your own. B. Complete the following table, masculine and feminine. Dog, bitch. Here you can see in second, feminine word is girl, so the masculine word is boy. So this is how you will complete this box. Word power. Color the antonyms in the box. Use the same color for each pair of antonyms and write in the given space. So there are some words given above: foolish, lost, honest, lie, slow, dishonest, fast, found, truth, wise, and below. So you have to find the antonym. Antonym means opposite, above, below, foolish, wise, like that. And you have to write down these pairs in this given space. B. Complete these words by adding double T, double L or double R. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, you can write down, you just have to fill this letters double T, double L, double R. So in first one we will use double T, shutter. Number 2 is tomorrow, double R. This, just like that you will follow and do the rest of the parts. Number C, make sentences with the given word. Bees, winter, playing and red. You have to make sentences on that. Now, creative junction. Complete the dialogue between Gungun and the bees. Gungun, dear friend, will you play with me? Bee, buzz, buzz, we have no time. Gungun, but it is a very beautiful sunny day. Bees, dash, gather honey. We all gather honey for winter. So this is how you will complete this sentences. Okay, dialogues. Now make a timetable and plan your coming week. Now you have to make a timetable for your own for the upcoming week, and you have to decide what you have to do during that particular week. So this is the end of the chapter. Hopefully you also understand the value of time. Use your time wisely and don't regret it later. So do the pending exercises at your own.